Hey everyone, welcome back to our History Untold. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. So this video is sponsored by Stardock Entertainment, the kind people behind Our History Untold. They wanted me to check out their new version 2.0, which apparently updates and overhauls the game in a lot of different ways. People on the whole seem to like it a fair bit, which is cool. So we'll check it out and see if it's truly even better. New game, damn it. Ooh, a Canadian. So as you can see, there's all sorts of different characters we can pick from. Sappho, who we played as last time. They all have different outfits too, which is pretty funny. I think I might play as Confucius if I want to check out the new culture mechanics. Confucius has the 5 constant virtues, which is plus 10 golden age points after unlocking any new technology. Quality of life stats cannot go below plus 25. Ooh, looks like we have a better crossbow unit. And yeah, we get plus 5 turns of golden ages, plus 5 culture for each science improvement built in them. And then we also get some other science bonuses as well, like plus 50% city research during golden ages, plus 1% paragon spawn chance for each science improvement in your capital. So maybe this is the way to go. Yeah, this game is pretty cool because you can zoom in and see people just like living. You know, look at them. They have like rune stones set up or something. You can see them with their little markets and everything. This is cool. All right, so here's our city of Luoyang. I guess we should try to remember that science is culture and culture is science. Maybe a workshop would help us get more science. I don't know. And then we'll be able to expand to more of these other regions as we get more culture and influence, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's go see what's over here. This one promotes health and the pursuit of science. So let's go ahead and take herbalism. Ooh, looks like there's an equipment cache over here. Ooh, it's like an abandoned temple or something. What? This game's so pretty. Look at this, dude. And then he also got some, are those like hippos or something wandering around? That's funny. One of them standing. Since when could hippos stand? Oh, I think it's a bear. Grrr. I may or may not have thought they were hippos at first. Ooh, looks like we also met the Anhui tribe. Our diplomatic status with them so far is unfriendly. I'm not too worried. All right, so it looks like we collected a feast, a tunic, and something else. A feast, a plow, a wheel, a tunic, perfume, and silk. Wow, that actually gave us a lot of stuff. Holy heck. I guess just to do it, I'll go ahead and give people one of the feasts that we have. That way our quality of life improves. And our workshop is almost done too, which is cool. All right, now we have herbalism. So now we can build an apothecary, get some improvements going, get some tea leaves, oil. And yeah, I think we do want to expand over here and collect this wheat once we do expand. And now we have enough influence to grab our next tile. I think I'll go ahead and grab Wenzhou over here. I think we do want this wheat. Also, the thing is, if we wanted to expand to one of these, like Liaoji over here, we'd have to fight some predators. Like, ooh, look at that scary wolf. Ooh, look at that scary cougar. Good kitty. So yeah, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'll just go for Wenzhou over here. There we go. So it looks like we're doing pretty good so far. Ooh, make sure to grab that cache too. Sweet. Ah, we discovered a cache. We have claimed Wenzhou. It'll provide you with 3 food, 1 wood, 1 metal, and 1 gold every turn. Alright, so in our cache we collected another feast, another plow, a wheel, a tunic, 1 perfume, and 1 silk, which is pretty cool. And it looks like our workshop is done too. I'm gonna go ahead and let it self-manage, both because I don't want to micro super hard, and because apparently they improved a lot of the auto-managed mechanics too. So we'll see about that. I do think it makes sense to give you some metal tools. Oh, you can't use them yet. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Probably go ahead and craft some of those. I think that's fine. So yeah, a big part of this game is just managing all the different resources that you can get. Like that is just a part of the game, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to be like the best at this game or whatever. But I do think grabbing an early settler might be worth it. Our city cap is 3, which means that we should be good if we wanted to form another city or 2. Gather wealth for a turn. Like literally just 1 turn. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make an early settler. So settlers are specialists that can establish new cities. You can only establish a new city if you're under your city cap. A settler will be replaced by a gathering hall. It's so sad when people turn into gathering halls. So sad. So tragic. Alright, there we go. We'll also just keep on looking around and grabbing any resource caches that we see. Ooh, like that's one up here. Alright, now looks like we got pottery. We can research 2 more technologies to access the era catalyst, which is interesting because once we get it, we're basically locked out of the other technologies. Animal husbandry might be useful because it enables a lot of stuff that we have found in our wandering around. Should also think about where we want to settle. I'm thinking maybe like up here somewhere or something. Ooh, and now we've unlocked a paragon. And then you can have them do different things as your paragons. Could have you as a domestic advisor or my chief advisor. +5 research per turn might be really good. Ooh. Taputi Beletakim is one of history's most recognized chemists. The ancient Mesopotamian woman used flowers and oils to make perfumes for the royal family. She researched and experimented how to make perfumes lighter and longer lasting. Her name was recorded on a cuneiform tablet from ancient Esther dating back to 1200 BCE. What? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go for the scientist. Yeah, right now I'll just have you do +5 research per turn. Eventually I will switch you to the science improvement one, since we are going to be building a lot of those anyways. Nice, so you got animal husbandry. That should help a lot. I'll also go for grain storage. Yeah, we're just flying through technologies now. Do we want to build a palace? Sure, we can build a palace, probably, maybe, at some point. Ooh, another event. Someone from the Antiquities tribe. I think I do want to get them on my side, and we actually have a ton of extra materials, so we might as well support them. I think I'll go ahead and build an apothecary, because I think it does stack pretty well with what we're trying to do over here. Yeah, it should help us with some of our science improvements and stuff. So I'll place it over here somewhere. Alright, and then we get to decide where we want to send our settler. Honestly, somewhere over here might not be that bad. Ooh, we met the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, cool. She slightly likes us. Good to know. I don't like that they're gonna take all of our equipment. That's not cool. Okay, I don't think I can actually grab those without sending my scout over, which is fine. Just go ahead and skip straight to bronze working. Just abandon those other technologies forever. Looks like we can claim another region. I think I'll go ahead and claim Handan over here. There we go. Should give us some extra food. Pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and settle right here, right next to that mountain. Oh yeah, we'll establish Beijing. Sure. Gives us a fair amount of resources and stuff. Alright, so now we have our new city up and running too. It's gonna take us many turns before we do anything useful, like at all. 150 turns for one apothecary. That's horrible. Cool. Might as well give you some baskets just so that you're not so bad. At least you'll grow in 4 turns though. Go ahead and make a workshop or something. Sure. Alright, and it looks like we're the first nation to reach the Bronze Age. That's awesome. Welcome to the Bronze Age. In this era, the first urban societies emerge, inciting innovations in writing, trade, worship, and justice. Pretty cool. So now we have all sorts of new technologies like the wheel. Ooh, sounds pretty useful to me. We'll go ahead and grab masonry so that maybe we can build a palace too. Go ahead and claim Jianji over here too. Good. Wow, we really just have this like whole area for ourselves. This is crazy. We definitely want to be spreading our cities out a bit more, I think. We'll have to go and fight those wolves over there. Definitely gotta make another settler. Can make some herbal medicines, which should give us some extra city health. Yeah, and then we can probably trade those at some point too. Masonry, so now I can build a palace at some point. Culture is science. Shouldn't forget that. I think there is some value in going around and just fighting animals. Keep on collecting all these caches. There's so many. I swear I picked a small world size. Like, we have so much space. Monarchy. Power is vested in a single ruler. Upon death, power passes to an heir. Capital city is the focus of your nation. We could increase taxes, which decreases our happiness. Low taxes gives us +5 happiness, +5 city growth, and +5 research in all cities. Isn't that just like objectively better? This one just like makes everybody upset. +10 to all quality of life stats in the city is spelled. +20 knowledge in your capital. That just sounds really good. Yeah, definitely want to switch to that new government type. Go ahead and grab another region down here, which is great. Looks like there is a Byzantine scout over here that's gonna probably collect all of our resources. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the other AIs yet. It's so strange. Oh, it looks like we have an extra amenity slot. Oh, that's great. Our prosperity is pretty low. Probably baskets would be pretty useful. Definitely where I want to settle is somewhere down here because there's foxes, there's wheat. That's a really good place to settle. And then probably down there as well. Ooh, a tribe joined our nation. 1,500 new citizens have arrived in Beijing. I'm glad they settled in Beijing too. Okay, great. I feel like I am obligated to keep on exploring around here. Ooh, with the wheel. I can get weaving everything in 4 turns, or I could just skip straight to ironworking. I think if we're going into science, we're not gonna need to use religion too much. I guess I might as well. Might get a codex, which sounds useful. Oh, it looks like we can already claim another area. I think Shangsha is a good place to claim. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, it looks like we can go ahead and build a road between our 2 cities so far. Pretty cool. So that'll take 12 turns to build. Pretty good. Let's keep on looking around here. Look at all of these animals. Why are there so many creatures around here? We're having like turf wars. Ah, the divine eclipse. Ooh, this is interesting. It's about an eclipse. +5 religion spread strength in all cities for 5 turns. +20 relationship with the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, I don't wanna fight any wars. This is a very like sciencey sort of game. I think I'll just go ahead and settle right here, just right next to the lake area. Sure. Heck yeah. Got some sacred rites that should help us with something. Honestly, I might as well just go skip into ironworking. I don't know if it's the right decision, but it is the decision I'm gonna take. I'll go ahead and place a hunting camp over here. Ooh, now we can select a new paragon. Definitely think getting more research in cities with a science improvement would be good. Yeah, I think that'd be good. National economy. So yeah, you can look in the national economy screen to sort of manage your resources even better too. Yeah, interesting. So you can see how right now we're using more baskets than we're making. But we are producing more wheels than we're using right now. Like, I'm really not that good at managing this sort of thing. Ah, there's Constantinople. Alright, so now we know where one of the other civilizations is. That's good to know. Looks like we've reached the Iron Age. We have a strategy codex and metal tools and, ooh, a square. We finally figured out what one of those is. Alright, cool. Welcome to the Iron Age. In this era, the use of bronze gives way to smelted iron, leading to a myriad of innovations in warfare, fortification, city walls, and protracted sieges with powerful siege engines become commonplace, and advancements in seafaring grant access to distant shores. Innovations in economic management lead to more complex opportunities for trade, and the widespread use of coinage helps spur new economies and improvements in consumer goods, improving everyday citizens' quality of life. I like how it's like, look at the tech we abandoned, and it's like sails, weaving. We decided we just didn't need it. I think I did honestly make a mistake because I might have locked myself out of getting ropes and therefore getting palaces, which is hilarious. More money is never a bad idea. Your nation has advanced into the Iron Age. The next act begins when 3 players have advanced into the early Middle Ages. Alright, cool. So we'll get to see what that looks like too. Ooh, we've entered a Golden Age. Pretty cool. For its duration, you receive a bonus plus 25% prestige from all sources of prestige for 16 turns. I imagine that's because we reached the Iron Age pretty quickly. That sounds useful. I'll make sure to grab those. Ah, good. There's one more resource left to collect over here. Great. Just keep on building more settlers forever, I guess. We gotta make sure that we claim all of this area. I am sincerely enjoying myself. Now I can make candles too. Ooh, it gives us city knowledge. That's great. Cool. Ah, it looks like there might be another civilization over here somewhere. Or maybe that's just the edge of the world. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and settle over here. We have +5 wealth, +3 materials, +4 food, and it sort of blocks the Byzantines or whoever else from trying to settle over here. It spreads us pretty wide. I definitely settled Beijing way too close. What you gonna do? Ooh, welcome to the Antiquities. This era sees an explosion of progress in reason and philosophy in writing and communication, leading to innovations in mathematics, philosophy, and engineering. This drives a revolution in science and thought, powering significant leaps in the human approach to government, industry, and religion. This era also marks the end of Act 1 and the transition to Act 2 and the early Middle Ages. We're already in the Middle Ages? Holy heck. By the end of this era, the nations with the lowest prestige will cease to exist and the world will consolidate. Best to be prepared. I feel like we're super early. I don't know if the world is even in, I don't know if we're even in the good era yet, you know? I think we go ahead and go straight for scholarship so that way we can start building some science improvements just to see what we can do. In the cache, we found 2 food oil, furs, and sculpting material. Whatever that means. Cool. Ooh, the Byzantines are giving us information on how to do crop rotation. And we get relationship with the Byzantine Empire. And +5 bonus food from all farms. That's really good. Sweet. I mean, I do want them to like us, right? That's pretty useful. Looks like the Byzantines are starting to settle more down here, as they should. How have you not reached the Iron Age yet? I'm already in the Antiquities. Are you serious right now? What could she possibly be working on? Ooh, looks like I can find a religion. Select improvement. Sure. Sure, how about a pagoda? Chinese custom. That's a good name. It's a really good name. Ah, Catherine the Great. Very well met. Do you want a research agreement too? Cool. It'll probably help them more than it helps us, to be honest. You declined? Why did you decline? What? Why did you decline a research proposal? You appear to possess nothing they need. I'm like entire eras ahead of you. What are you talking about? Alright, whatever. Ooh, Ram Kam Haing of Thailand. They did not seem impressed upon your first meeting. A discouraging sign of your future relations. Why is everyone such a hater? Are you for real right now? Alright, well, if you just dislike me, that's fine. Hey, Byzantines, can I bribe you? There are donations that can be bribed to declare war on. Oh, I see now. That's how you bribe. Understandable. Alright, let's just keep on building a bunch of stuff. Ooh, I'm the first nation to reach the early Middle Ages. This era marks the transition to more differentiated societies and forms of expression, with particular leaps in the arts and culture, and a renewed focus on the significant impact of religion on people's everyday lives. It's a good thing our religion is Chinese custom. We advance into the early Middle Ages. We have enough prestige to survive the transition to the next act. The next act begins when 3 players have advanced into the early Middle Ages. So yeah, it does look like we are first. You guys are still all in the Antiquities, while I am in the early Middle Ages. Someone that was already called. Ooh, brutal. Cool, alchemy. Ooh, we can make an empire now. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. Intrinsic bonus is -10 production in each city, but we do get a higher city cap, which is pretty nice. Plus 10% graph reduction. I think that's a pretty good one, actually. Yeah, it's worth it just to make a couple more cities. Cool. Ooh, and I made a new temple. Oh my gosh, there's so many people looking at it. They're like, yay, temple. Ooh, religion. Oh, now we get to add a new verse. I think happiness in all cities might actually be pretty worth it. I'm actually pretty happy with how well we've done. Ooh, another golden age. Cool. Ooh, and now we're already in the high medieval era. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how much we've been able to max out our culture and technology over here. Now, there's a lot about like the resource management that I'm not super good at. Probably something that I'll have to learn more later on. The pacing is interesting in this game. I feel like it's like we're moving pretty quickly. Act 1 ends this turn. Should be fine. Dude, we lost our ally to the woes of time. Are you serious? Alright, so we were the financial leader. We were ranked number 1. We had 62 average happiness, and we gained +3 city cap. I think that means we can make 10 cities now, which is ridiculous. Alright, pretty cool. Irene made it, and some unknown nation did too. Catherine got eliminated. That was our freaking ally, dude. Something filial piety. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. Alright, well, I am gonna leave it there. I might continue this save at some point. I think this game is really interesting. I definitely like how it plays. I like the flow of it. Overall, I enjoyed myself at the very least. I think it's worth trying out if you want to play it too. And thank you to Stardock Entertainment for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check it out if you're interested by using my link in the description or pinned comment below. And thank you again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and much love.